You haven't asked me in a while.
If you mean spied, I'm laying low.
Right. Don't spook the quarry.
Especially when the quarry can
Então,
lie
mano,
to
fiz
your
algumas
face.
missãozinhas.
Say
Agora vamos
spite's
pra
under
principal.
control, but I know that isn't Spike talking.
Tem missão.
Wings are a giveaway. But I'm glad we're keeping you on your
Missão
toes.
secundária que só desbloquear pra frente, tem que avançar um pouco na história. Vamos lá. Também tá meio embaçado também algumas missões, não é? Eu pode terminar. Vamos lá que eu não entendi muito bem. Vamos adiante. Eita, grupo. Depois vai ter um.
This is it. But no sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh!
Visitors! What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met. Well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
I thought you were undead for a second.
Most Morn Watchers are just as alive as you or I.
Most?
I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here. I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Toward that screaming?
Something's gone awry in this part of the Necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
What's that ahead?
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
Take your word for it.
It's vital we discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
Caralho. Boa.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their condition.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
No reaching these. They're mindless.
I thought you could control them.
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies. Poor things.
Keep that up, Rook.
Como é que você faz ele, irmão? Olha!
Take it to them, Emmerich.
Palpable hit, Albert. I must free that bell.
Needs some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it. We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay.
Ele é meu jovem.
How?
Give your greetings, and the wisp will follow.
Claro.
Hello.
Wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
Door's open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
So, Professor,
Just Emmerich, please.
you weren't that surprised we need a fate expert.
The spirits talk. Even the simplest have been clamoring about chaos in the Fade. Someone coming to consult wasn't an if, so much as a when.
Hit the bow, Rook. Take him out. Time to finish this, Rook.
Ô, filha da puta.
Hit Rook.
One for us. It's freezing. What kind of magic is this?
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
They come.
Tem que achar a paradinha. Nossa! Vou pegar um bagulho.
Get ready.
Como é que você faz isso?
Strange. This door shouldn't be here.
Shouldn't it?
The Necropolis rearranges itself every so often.
Nossa, tem já 2 paradas, né? Porra.
Can't
Se
do
passa em
this
cima do
without
gelo,
a
ele
waste.
libera os bichos. É o inimigo. Em cima não. Tá. Não. Eu acho que vou ter que passar em cima desse negócio. Aqui de onde eu vim, usando habilidade. Não é por aqui não. Por cima aqui, ó, vem.
On your guard. Trouble ahead.
Nossa, mano, será que eu tenho que voltar lá atrás? Porra. Meu Deus do céu. Olha não. Vou voltar, né, velho? Vamos ver de qual é. Aqui, ó. Não. Onde que eu arrumar o bagulho pra abrir lá? Que isso, velho? Esse aqui, ó, mas se eu tirar daqui vai... Superei todos os demônios do desespero, né? Tem nada aí não? Caralho, que complexo. Não é por aqui, né? A agulha lá mesmo. Não dá nem pra tirar dali. Não dá pra mexer nela. Vamos pra frente. Caralho, velho. Eita, que trava tudo. Vai não que você vai se ferrar. Pô, de novo. Toma no cu. Tá bem. Ih, filha da puta.
More of that, Rook.
This is locked too, and I didn't see any wisps around.
E apertar ali também, né?
Shall call for
Uhum.
aid.
Eu vou investigar.
They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the
Vamos
door.
quebrar esse cara de uma vez aqui.
We've company.
Tá. Tá explicado.
Those wisps really came just because you asked.
They care for us, Rook. Our ever loyal friends amongst the dead.
Não, cara, nisso tá sozinho? Falta mais. Não, agora sim, tá me ajudando, né, joguinho? Aí sim.
Here's our second wisp.
Just waiting for us. Almost polite.
I assure you, good warden, not everything in the Necropolis is as hostile as despair.
Take your word for it.
Mirando lá em cima. Ah, tá me explicando onde que tá.
There's the last wisp.
Ai, que senti
Good.
firmeza.
Let's return to the door. Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I'd thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here.
Chadão bolado.
You think a person's
Sim.
behind all the despair demons?
Oh yes, mortals are their prime attraction. We've a fight ahead.
Já tem a galera aqui já. Me mirando já.
They're at range!
Nossa, velho.
we get rid of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
Preto não vai rolar não. Então, meu querido, como é que vai subir? Tem jeito. Aqui. Ah. O cara não pula, mano. Você fica meio cabrito de subir no mesmo lugar, velho. Você acha que não vai dar.
Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
I spent most of my life in Antiva.
Am I correct in guessing you're one of the crows?
At your service.
You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground.
Estágios novos aqui, vamos ver. Opa, legal. Com habilidade para te gastar, tem que gastar com combate ali. Com as armas. Armas e... O negócio que eu vi ali. Focando nisso, porque o negócio é pancadaria. Nem sei se é por aqui, né? Deu caminho. Olha, meu querido.
Here we are. This
Onde
is
temos
where we'll
voltão.
learn who summoned these despair spirits.
But how?
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the Necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook? This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
What's this magic bell do exactly?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fane.
Ring the bell, dead demons. Got it.
It also holds great significance on some of our equinoctial rituals.
You already sold me.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin. By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair? Who brought it here? The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Gift is one word for it.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the Necropolis without it.
Shh, I think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that Hand of Glory burns down...
So don't dawdle.
We found those Venatori.
We have no place in these woods.
Porra! Foda, velho, esse aqui tá. Destrói isso tudo. Nossa, não, o moleque tava bugado, mas. Foi ontem, cara. Não enchia. Agora voltou ao normal. Esquisito.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
I'll fill you in on them later.
Easy. Let's not bother.
Ih, que isso que você tá fazendo, filha da puta? É você que eu. Nossa, velho. Ah,
Take him down!
Well, down one more despair demon.
pega o bagulho.
That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori.
Calma que eu vou falar com ele.
This looks interesting.
A spirit labyrinth? I didn't know they'd learned to make miniature ones in Tevinter.
Hello? Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them
Carai.
will be put to work. The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right. There's one chain.
Excellent.
Yes!
Kill them all, but save the limbs. Get this weakness.
Então tá, vamos lá. Nossa, o maluco vai explodir ele. Caralho, velho, explodir combinando é muito foda. A minha runa cabulosa aqui. Será que é essa? Quebra defesa. Cala a boca. Nossa, isso aqui vai dar muito dano. A arma tá foda. Porra, é essa? Ô, velho, que parada é essa? Tô alguém me tampando. Não. Não, a gente vai ter que pular ali embaixo? Vai dar merda, hein? Caralho, é esse? Ah, passa por aqui. Pegou um lugar pra descer. Nossa, mano. Vai levar dano. Dá um rolê aqui. Dá um rolê. Dá uma olhadinha. E voltar tudo, você tá doido, né? Pular lá mesmo, tá de boa. Tem nada aqui, ó. É isso mesmo. De maluco pra assinar. Pra assinar. Pra ativar o sino. Dá pra ver alguma coisa? Eu vou pular. Baixinho. Ai, que viagem. Vai lá, maluca. Ativa um negócio lá. Ai, tá aqui. Poxa, já tá aqui embaixo, filho. Cê é doido.
Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori?
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
There's the Venatori.
O que você fez, ó? Viu? Desvim. Isso. Essa arma aqui fica muito. Toma. Vai.
The Venatori brought demons.
Nossa.
How are we doing, Emmer?
Nossa, filho da puta. Tira a espadinha mesmo. Irmão. Caralho. Deixa eu ativar aqui minha bagaça. Isso aqui quebra a defesa, quebra tudo, meu irmão. Essa runa ativada. Caralho. Que isso, mano? Um capitão do nada aqui. Oh, peraí. Vamos lá. Ok. Vai lá, dano supremo. Ui, filho da puta. Pegou ele. Eu vou acabar com esses bostinhos. Nossa, o cara tá vindo na pressão em cima de mim. Caralho. Vem que eu tô até o talo. Toma. Porra, me pegou. Dobrou o poder do cara. Ih, filho da puta.
Step careful. Despair. No sense stirring it up.
Pra outra, assim. Nossa! Toma. Isso. Nossa, mas é muito bonito. Cara, essas paradas, velho. Peraí. Eu entendi o que tá acontecendo. Nossa, pegou lá longe.
It worked. No more despair demons.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you. But come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from. Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Vamos lá, filho. Tem tempo
Let's
pra
get
isso
back to the
não.
lighthouse.
You
Bobeira,
can
não.
tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least. The implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
Well, hi.
Obrigado.
And, thanks?
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navarra. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
É, vai com a gente,
You're
entra
good
no
in a
grupo aí, meu
fight.
compadre.
We went through a lot of demons.
Um necromante.
I've faced worse in the Necropolis.
É quase
Welcome
completo.
aboard.
Wonderful! I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
Obrigado, muito obrigado. Vou procurar outro agora.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navarra, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the glowing lantern.
Risada sinistra. Yes. Concluída. Cajado. Cabuloso, vamos colocar. É, porque o cajado tá batendo mais forte. Vou colocar você, malucão. Vamos combinar com o curvão aqui. E a outra tá aposentada. Vamos colocar a minha amiga. Tem que Interessante essa viagem. Que? Ah, eu só posso... Eu vou comigo, meu amigo. Eu ver qual missão eu tô rastreando, porque agora eu fiquei confuso. Bosta de... Vai. Caralho.
Hey.
Hi, I'm Rook. I'm very much hoping you're Tosh.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there. We get her out, the Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom. Don't get in my way.
Braba, hein?
I've got a good feeling about her. So what's the plan exactly?
We need to lure
Certo,
the
isso mesmo.
Vincimer out of her lair.
Principal,
I set bait. She comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair
Que
while
lugar
she's out.
bonito, cara. Esse
We'll find
jogo
the
tá
bait on
muito
the beach.
bonito.
You
Tá
said the dragon we're
maravilhoso.
dealing with was a Vincimer.
Yeah. Blue with a yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Oh.
Oh, one that breathes lightning? I've heard stories.
We're not fighting her. Lords just want the horde in her lair. On Tom ahead. Be ready. They go hard.
Ah, querida, mostra essa.
Watch yourself. They have gatlock cannons.
Vai ser... Você cortona mesmo?
Shit. This is stuff. Come on. You're not bigger than me.
Os caras, mano. Ah, eu esqueci. Defendi errado. Vamos. É, de novo, defendi errado. Os caras só bate forte, velho. Que isso?
So you've got no problem fighting other Qunari.
I'm from Mervain. Not like I follow the Qun.
You've got the arm ropes.
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't even tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Anton don't
No,
follow the
carai.
Qun either. Not anymore.
So what made you want to work with us?
Oh, mano, agora que eu tô vendo que eu tô jogando com machado ali, velho. Doideira. E aí? Ah, tá. Nossa, vai dar muito dano, velho. Deixa eu ver a arma. Vem como... Nesse maiôzão. Eu vi de qual é aqui.
I don't.
Ela é pequena, né,
I
mas
thought
então
you
dá
wanted
pra...
us here to help you.
Vou ignorar a espada. Ai, só vamos. Vambora. Não. Famosa andadinha de
We're
lado, né?
not fighting the dragon?
No. Vincimers eat
Todo
big
jogo
game,
tem.
usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Like poke around in its
Aventura,
lair?
né? Que isso?
Right.
A câmera ficou doida
So
aqui,
we
velho.
lure her out.
A câmera
and
ficou
the Lords go
maluca.
in and grab anything shiny.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon
Ah,
hunter.
tá.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't.
Não, só pular. Esse espetáculo todo. Né?
All right. Beach is up ahead.
Right. You said it'd be
Nem
fun
dá
to
pra
be
ler, tá
here?
escrito aí que eu tenho que
Bait
ficar
will
prestando
find
atenção
us.
lá na tela.
Come on.
How?
Aqui é um bom lugar pra cair na porrada, né não?
Knew they'd find us.
Não.
The heat stoppers are the bait?
Os bichos silenciados.
Dragons have big stomachs.
Ó, no meio da boca. Pegou.
That one's big. Watch out.
That's
That's the pack
fine.
leader. Take her down.
Não, bichinho chato. Pô, esse machado aqui é rapidão, velho. É bom. Ô, filho da puta. Não, eu dependi, apertei o porra do negócio. Bicho filho da puta. Não, explode, bosta.
I think that's the last of them. Now what?
Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner. Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there. Come on, she'll be here soon.
So we held up our end of the bargain?
You did okay. So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However it's happening, the gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them. There you go. A tusk hurry.
Olha.
Where are we headed?
That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
She responds to the horn?
This time.
Ei,
You fed her before then?
Took a while to get her used to it.
It sounds like you've got her trained.
Train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon.
tem coisa ali, mas depois eu quero. Deve ser legal, né? O meu. Muitos bagulho. Legal. Pedra diferenciada. Também tinha. Vou subir. Ah, tá, saquei. E...
Vincimers are clumsy on land. Better in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun schools of fish with their lightning. Gulp them all down in a single bite.
Porra é essa? Ah, agora já era. Não mais não. Agora tem um barulho, né?
That was close. Maybe too close.
Letting us know she sees us. Might also be her way of saying thanks for the food.
Então.
Someone built an entire fortress and then left it empty?
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped coming.
Tá. Virar um pro outro. Vamos ver o que dá. Não. Porra, tem outro ali. Pra lá. Esse aqui, a gente gira... Viu? Não. Cara. Ok, só vou.
Yep, that's the Tom. Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing.
Aqui, ó. Era só isso. Santuário do Dragão. Ainda não. Pietão, né? Esse potencial combinado com a flecha da minha amiga. Ih, eu viajando aqui. Nossa, muito fraco. Machadinho tá comendo, tá?
Come on, let's keep looking.
So the Antom took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it?
Yeah. Ravain and the Canary were at peace forever. Then the Antom broke away from the Qun and invaded. The Canary builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antom take over old forts like this instead of building their own.
Resistência a fogo. Ei. Vai.
Grapples, nets. The Antom are going after the Vincimer.
Is that bad? She can deal with that, right?
Not after I drugged her. Come on. They've been watching. They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes!
Nossa, na onde da criança? Mano. É lá. De graça. Vai. Ai, o que é isso? Vou quebrar? Tá. Agora que... Ok, então. Beleza. Nossa, ele viu. Não, foi ele atacar. Nossa, esse machadinho muito bom. Gente, criança. Vai te dar pra essa porra aí, filho da puta. Muito. Ah, agora que eu vou testar. Pera. Tem escuro não, filho. Tem escuro por isso não. Do nada. Porra, muito bom. Ó. Aquela runa tá equipada, já era.
Nice hit, Rook.
Escudo, não tem nada que pare. Nossa, é muito item pra todo lado, velho. Que isso?
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey!
Porra. Tá tronco ali. Cuida.
I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Makara.
Mara Namra Benarie Bala! Atash Martarost! Asitarala! Kyuto! Tarala!
Come on!
Vambora. Vamos safe. Mulher, cospe fogo. Mulher. Ele se. Porrada neles. Tá. Todo mundo no chão.
Making the rest of us look bad, Rook.
So, you breathed fire.
Yeah?
But how?
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later.
Yeah,
Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
Does she know we're trying to help?
No, she's pissed.
We don't have to fight her, do we?
We can run. I don't think she'll chase us.
Velho, você tem um dragãozinho. Vamos colocar aí pra lutar contra o outro do mal. Eu apanhei ontem.
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted. Another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
Wonderfully done, Tash. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
How much could you get for something like that?
A fair bit of gold if you're lucky. Maybe a war if you're not.
But this piece is not for sale. The Lords of Fortune retrieved it at my request.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Kunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
We're looking for a good dragon hunter. That would be you.
Yeah?
Our contact here said you'd agreed to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tash. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam. I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
Gengibre, velho. Gengibre.
The ginger.
Ó.
Assam Vinek.
Ale?
Rook, you will keep her safe.
Tá comigo.
She strong-armed you onto the team just like that, huh?
Looks like.
Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff.
Show.
Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
Valeu. Equipe só tem nego maneiro lá, todo mundo gente boa. Vai gostar.
The Antam hate magic. They always talk about how much better Kunari are than everyone else. Now they worship elven gods for power? Hypocrites. But it explains why they pushed so hard into Ravane.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
Didn't take the gods long to attract support from all the worst people in Thedas.
They're offering power to anyone who wants it. The Venatori and Antam won't question what it will cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies. Like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's Crossing, it's personal for them.
I might be back in the Crow's good books after we save Treviso.
You impressed Viago. That is quite a challenge on its own.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands. Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Gillenane has laid low since we heard her dragon, but the blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking blight than wardens.
Morgan and those wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. Or the closest damn thing to them.
Não, você voltou.
Nev, you're back.
E aí, você é chata pra caralho.
I am.
É falso, né? Nossa mulher, vamos direto com ela. O papo tem que ser reto, né? Essa mulher é meio...
This is Professor Emmerich Volkaren, our fate
Cinematic.
expert. And Tosh, our
Nada
dragon.
tirada.
They joined while you
Na
were
moral,
away.
velho.
Hey.
Charmed.
Right. Not everyone has met.
So you're a dragon hunter? Minrathous could have used you.
What's going on?
Back home, what isn't? Look, you made an impossible call without enough information. I get it. It's the corner the gods put us in. It just might take time to shake off.
You are back though, right?
Yeah, Belle. I'm back.
Good to have you back, whatever the circumstances. Everyone needs to be a part of this. That's the only way we'll win.
After what happened to Minrathous, I've got even more reason to go after the gods. If anyone's got a shot at this, it's the people here. I'm still on the job. Count on it.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let
Ela
Lady
bate pra
Morgan
caramba, ela
know
é
we're
foda.
ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're
Vão
holed
ter ela
up in a
como
town
companheira.
called Lavendale.
Everyone else should rest up.
Vão ter ela na
Ready to
equipe, né?
move when I call.
Never easy, is it, kid?
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
Feels like stopping two gods isn't the kind of thing that should get handed to a fresh leader. Though someone needs to be in charge, right? Everyone's looking to me for answers. I have to be ready to give them, even when I'm not certain.
And that's why I recruited you, Rook.
Tá me jogando trampo, né?
Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morgan to attend, and dealing with whatever the Wardens found. All this chatting is taking it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it.
Bora. Isso daqui. Putz. Nova área lá. Missão. Ih, vai ter que ver se eu tô seguindo a missão certa. Equipe. Ganhou uma paradinha. Enfraquecimento também. Opa, bora. É uma nova arma. Pô, mas vamos ver o que tem. Interessante. Não, vamos ficar com essa aí mesmo. Opa aí. Meu pontinho, né? O poder principal. Esse aqui não entendi muito bem, não, velho. Mas também tem. Porra, eu não ganho isso aqui, né? Pô, tem uma galera agora, né? Tá completo, eu acho. Ô, queridona. Queridone. Queridone. Vamos ver isso aqui. Opa, isso aqui é sinistro. Eu vi. Fiquei de cara. Ó, armas. Guarda cinzenta. Esses dois aqui que é meu estilo. Nossa, mano, que foda. Vai. Já fui. Agora vamos. Aqui, ó. Vou abrir esse aqui, ó. Esse caminho aqui, ó. A defesa perfeita é só uma bosta. Não, não. Mano, eu vou na minha aqui, nas paradas, velho, ó. Eu quero dar um bem isso aqui. Pá. É porrada. É o próximo. Esse aqui é um escudo novo. Esse escudo aqui, mano. Porra, 128 de bala. Deixa quieto. Essa é boa. Essa é boa. Nossa. Pô, só tem passiva de ataque. Não, não. Vamos ver o que tem de bom aqui. Opa, esse é ótimo. Vai ser, queridão. O que tem pra nós? Eu nem vejo as paradas lá do... Mas tem. Esse aqui é defesa. Um ganhozinho aí. Pera aí, ó. 218, 37 de defesa. Duas missões pra enquanto. Hora de podridão nos pântanos. Ajuda lá os malucos. Caralho, tinha que trocar ideia com alguém ali, peraí. Saco com ela. Não vem jogar missão secundária em cima de mim, não. Sei lá se é, né? Vamos focar aqui, ó. E tá aqui, colocar o... Os novatos. Pô, fora que você voltou, né? O cara também tem... Tem lentidão. Igual ela. Ajuda pra caramba na da portaria. O bicho tá pegando.
Rook, welcome to the Hosberg wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
This place is...
Foreboding?
Yes. Well, foreboding is normal here, but it's worse than usual.
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfels. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hosberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But there's survivors. We can be grateful for that.
If there was a place that needed wardens...
Then here we are.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the Blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much...
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the Blight's usual song.
Stories say wardens sense blight. I never thought it was literal.
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
All right. Tell me there's a plan.
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the Blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the Blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the Blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
Leave it to me.
You can't just handle blight. I'll give you something to contain it. And watch for Darkspawn.
I'll try not to die.
We'd prefer you didn't.
So be careful.
Vamos lá, meus caros. Vou investigá-lo.
All right, let's find those boil samples. Looks like there's caves on the far side of the village. We can start there.
You're all set?
Dá um time aí, filho.
Lavendel Village. Whatever happened here looks like Demeter's crossing.
And yet, life remains.
You came through so fast. I didn't have time to grab
Entra. Entra, né?
I don't know what I should have grabbed.
Viu? Você tem que passar em vários lugares. Assim mesmo.
There. That's our plague boil. Got a sample. I'm guessing they'll need more than one.
Multiple samples improve the accuracy of any study. Unpleasant though the gathering process.
Fine.
Nossa, já esculachou tudo.
Got the sample.
Tá bonita.
I'm excited to travel
Reflexo
to
na água.
Hermitage. I've heard such stories about the Lords of Fortune.
Don't touch me if I die.
I beg your pardon?
Don't do weird magic to my corpse.
I assure you, a
tá.
watcher always... What do you mean by weird?
Darkspawn, everyone ready?
Nossa. Ah, pegou. Não tinha que pegar, né? Tem que... Não me arruma não. Aqui vai ser um bichão. Então vem. Cara. Caiu. Dois.
Thank you. Set that one up.
Nossa. Sei de lá pra ali. Nessa. Doeu um pouquinho. Não. Ó. Isso é. Caralho, meu irmão. Caralho, velho. E esse poder aí. Vou passar a habilidade dela até o caralho.
Every one of these gets us a little farther.
About that subject
Foda.
from before.
No death magic. Rook gets my body if I die.
What now?
If that's what you wish.
Got it.
If the gods spread blight, imagine the entire world remade like these infested.
Senda. Esse aqui detonagem. Que eu tô voltando.
farmland.
And houses. People used to live here.
Ali. Cima.
Here comes trouble.
Cadê a encrenca?
Check out the ballista. Could be useful.
Nice.
Não, isso não. Sabia.
Hey, messing with the blight boils made it mad.
Nossa senhora! Esse. Mais o seu. Nossa, arranca muito, mano, olha. Que já foi.
It's down.
Um baúzinho pra cá. Ah, tem mais um lá em cima, velho. Não é pra ir lá agora não. Olha lá. Mais um pra lá. Mas lá. Tudo.
Signs of a family that disappeared.
They might have left more behind.
Ah, tá. Acho. Sim.
They knew the blight was coming, but how? And what went wrong after?
Já foi, vambora.
And another sample.
That must be enough for an analysis.
Yeah, let's get back to Evka and Antoine. Blight gummed up the entrance. I think we can cut through.
Cheio de podridão. Todo lado. Liga sem um grandão, hein? Bem. E aí, galera? A área tá livre ali, tá? Ali vocês podem andar de boa. Deu uma limpada lá.
Antoine? Antoine!
Yes? Yes, the blight samples. They're like nothing we've seen, or anything in the Warden records. And I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the blight.
I can't hear anything. But if you believe me...
We knew things were bad. But if the Blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two reign, and this is where it leads. Chasing Rook's lies.
First war.
Ih, velho, esse cara aí zoado, mano.
How many times
Pra
must you be
embaçar.
told?
Não vou ser legal com ele, não. Deve ser
Okay,
ignorante.
but we found evidence. Evka and
Are
Antoine...
too easily distracted.
Rook knew something
Ó,
was
que filho da
wrong.
puta, mano.
I can hear it in the
Ah,
songs.
você vai vir então.
The gods. They're telling the truth. The blight has changed. And that changes everything.
It changes nothing. Your sensitivity to blight is useful, Warden Antoine. But you've had more than one snake in your ear.
Ah, vai se...
He's trying to help.
Enough. You tampered with a ritual that unleashed blight. You did not know what you were doing
Eu
then.
limpei lá a área lá,
Don't
ô
now.
filho da puta.
If gods control the Blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons control blight, and we'd sense if one had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But we...
The blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus. Wardens Evka and Antoine, are you sworn to combat the blight?
Yes, but...
Then report back to Weishaupt and do so.
Esse cara aí, velho, na moral mesmo.
That went poorly, even for a talk with him.
Deu bosta.
What an asshole. A lot of people are gonna die for his arrogance.
Maybe.
So much for convincing the Wardens.
We can't give you the order, but you have us.
We'll keep tracking the Darkspawn and the Blight. We'll do what we can.
And if we learn the gods' plans, you will too.
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work. She'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elgarnon had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready. And they had just the target.
Penso. Beleza.
I think you were included in that.
Thanks.
Tem como vender isso aqui? Vou ver depois. Enchendo. Tá, meu escudinho tá top. Diário. Aqui é a outra missão. Deixa pra depois, porque agora eu tenho que dar uma saidinha, galera. Sabadão de folga, mas na folga tem que fazer as coisas. É foda. Enfim, tem mais tarde. Isso. Tá indo. Tá bom.